Top of the morning, YouTube. Today we got a deck profile from the man, the legend himself, the Unchained God.
We ain't playing that today, though.
405, Mr. Stay Your Girl. What else? I'm running out of names here, but
there was more than that. Wait,
what? He got first place. Locals were Burning Abyss.
The
he
boy,
fought everybody.
Dante's too good.
He smacked everybody. He said.
Especially that slow player that I played in finals, bro.
Alright, what was your matchups today?
So round one was, what was round one actually? Round one was Cam with Live Twins, 2-1, Cam kind of bricked. Round two was, who was round two? Something bad, I know it was. So it wasn't, no, it was round three. I don't remember round two because it was kind of quick. Oh no, round one was a bye. Round two was Cam.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I had to buy round one.
Which was a bye.
Which was a bye. Round three was this man, but he misplayed. And that's how he lost to me.
Oh, shut up.
That's the only reason you lost to me, because you misplayed. It's okay.
Why did I misplay?
Just take it the way it is. It's fine. Nah, he was on a sick Time Thief deck though. That was kind of sick. Just he kind of drew his Garnet earlier and
round four.
And then round four against was the local slow player in this group.
Round four, Virtual World.
You're the Bye World, by the way, Bye World. Where I like choked, I punted game 2 on purpose to beat him in time.
Right. He just got lucky he didn't play me.
Oh, he's just like, because Dark Law's the only reason I lose with this deck.
Facts.
Look at me. I literally beat you.
Shin is weak Dark Law, but let's go ahead and
Alright, so let's go for it. Yeah, so if you've seen Pack's list at all, it's kind of similar. So for the monsters, it's 3 of the boy Skarm, 3 of the boy Graph. These are the only 3 of us in the whole deck.
Right.
So, obviously, this one, Search on End Phase. This one, he's the one who's summoned from deck. I have beat people down with the Graph today a couple times today. It was kind of funny.
Facts.
For the 2 ofs, it's 2 Seer and 2 Farfa. You may want 3 Seer, but you don't, because you don't want to open too many Seers, and then you just can't play. So you'd rather just play the 2 and just hope to get you don't open both. If you open 1, it's fine.
Right.
And then 2 Farfa, similar principle. You don't actually want to play 3 because you don't want to open too many of them. Like if you open a hand of 3 Farfa, you're just never playing that game.
Right.
This is one of the reasons you can play on your opponent's turn, along with the 1 Alich, because Alich is like, especially in a meta right now where it's all like Tri-Brigade and everything's Ignition. This card's pretty good. Pitch off Beatrice, negate their Tri-Brigade monster on field, and they have to summon another monster.
Right.
But other than that, I also had an Alec on board for like 5 turns in a row, just poke. Because they're like non-zero numbers. The best card in the deck, because you win in time with it.
Barbar.
Because against Virtual World, I left a Barbar under my Dante on his turn, and then he outed my Dante, and I Barbared him for 600. That's exactly what I needed, because he had no way to out my board because I had too much defense.
Nice.
But also Barbar's to 17, so sometimes you just run over random shit. Calcab is here to get rid of like some set back rows, but like it never really happens. It never really matters too much till it does. I mainly use him to reset my back row back into my hand. So like I'll sometimes if I have a set like Karma Cut or a Dynamishes, I'll bounce another set to give myself a card in hand. Libet just because he summons from hand, but other than that, you don't really want to play 2. I should be playing 2, but I forgot about it. So yeah, that's all the BA names, and then 2 Rhino, 2 Tour Guide, and 2 Backjack.
Extenders.
Extender, starter, busted card. Literally against finals, he goes, all right, I resolve Backjack. He goes, all right, call by target Backjack. I'm like, chain Backjack to itself.
This guy's nuts.
Because it was his turn. He was just like, wait, what?
Another 3.
I don't want to open multiples.
Yeah, why not 3? No
With
multiple.
Imperm and Valor running the format, it's just like, no, you can't play more than 2.
What if Crossout comes out?
If Crossout comes out, I don't know how I'm going to play this deck, to be honest with you.
Right. Crossout meta warping game?
It's going to be decent. Not going to be busted. It's going to be okay. But no, ideally, you only really want to even play 1 tour guide because you want to search it off Skarm. You never want to open it.
Facts.
But if you open it, and like if you just make them hand trap you. Most of the time, when I open tour guide, I have 2 names. Yeah. So I get a Dante first, then I tour guide. That way, I already have what I wanted in rotation.
What make you play this instead of the PK BA?
Because Rusty's not a good card right now.
All right.
Productive question. I think this is a good thing to say on the video.
Hey,
What? No, he's already called it out. What?
I assume you don't play Kagamusha 9, right?
No, this card's dog shit.
Yeah.
It still loses to Valor and Imperm.
That's what I was
It just lets you make a Dante, but you'd rather not.
Right.
But no PKs just because
It's bad.
you'd rather just want to max out on your names more.
Right.
And you can play better traps than Fogblade right now, because sometimes you just can't out the Fogblade on their guy.
True.
But backjack, this card's stupid. Being able to chain to itself if your opponent's just in a called by it was like, it's only ever happened today, but it mattered because he's like, oh, that card could do that. I'm like, yeah, he's only at once per turn, but he can use both effects.
And
in
he
the
can
chain.
stack.
Yeah, he's legal stacking. This is the only way you can stack in the game. But yeah, just 2 ofs on all those. Also, this deck, I'm trying to make it as low budget as possible. So like, almost everything in the main deck is commons and rares, except for this card. Because this card has to be a common eventually. This is the only hand trap the deck can play because you can trap trick for it and it's fine.
Right.
But like, it's kind of like a necessary evil. Most people don't play it, but I want to.
Imperm's good in this one.
Imperm's decent, along with this card. Because you just outboards with this card and
I said no.
you outboards with this card and that card.
I said no.
Every deck I play, Torrential's an extender for me, so same here. With the Torrentials, we also have 2 Needle Stealings. This card got sided out a lot today, actually. It's a decent placeholder for other side deck cards.
Right.
And then triple common trap trick.
Because you
Just
run.
fetch everything in the deck. Because you play 3 mainly to have 1 to side out. So you have an easy side out card. I opened 2 of these against Boris in the finals, and he twin twisted once. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm still getting the duster, and he just couldn't play from there. Because he pitched his only starter with the twin twister, and I'm like, all right, you lose. 3 Dynomishes, 3 Karma Cut.
Karma cut, nice.
This card's good just because it can banish anything. So if you get mined, all right, cool. I'll Dynomishes your mine and get this out of the way. Also, this being unable to get sent by a Zeus actually mattered for some reason. And then Karma Cut. This card can get ghost spelled, so if you're playing against this deck, you can ghost spell this card.
Right.
Even if there's no monster in the graveyard with the same name, you can still legally allow to ghost spell it.
Right.
But just outing monsters. Sometimes it gets Tri Brigade too. You just hit their kid or something. You banish rest from the graveyard.
And then you said top of the morning.
Yep.
Top of the morning.
But yeah, and then for the last 2 is 2 Fiend Griefing. This card is great.
Busted.
This card is a good trap starter. Shut up. Shut up, James. Because sometimes with the way the metagame right now, they want to have certain cards in the graveyard. You could tuck their card away, dump a Graph or a Scarm to get your engine rolling next turn.
Right.
Or you can go shuffle their guy, send like a Alatra or Farfa, and you can interrupt them. That's why
Right.
it's an easy side out too. Like my Drytron matchup's kind of okay, but like
My
they have to open like really shit sometimes.
My Drytron matchup-
last week against Shelby where he opened like dog shit game 3.
Yeah.
And we just got there, but Bowie was too nice with the Drytron last week, that's why I couldn't get there.
My Dytron match is easy.
But yeah, it's 42 in the main, no spells in the main, so we don't lose to Imperial Order
And anti-spell.
and anti-spell.
But you do lose to Royal Decree.
We do lose to the Decree, but nobody's playing that card because that card's bad. All right, for the extra, it's 2 Dante. You don't need to play 3. If you're smart and know how to manage resources, 2 is all enough. 1 Beat Rice, just because she's good, and fucking dumbass Boris literally swung into this when I knew it would float. Got me my Dante, and I got a Scar. I had a Graph in hand, so I had like plenty of gas to follow up. Yeah, don't destroy this card, please. People do it all the time, and I laugh at them. But yeah, also just hurt. This is your interruption, so like ideally, I'll get to when I show the rest of it. I'll get to show the ideal end board, quote unquote. Nightmare Shark for game, because sometimes you just Nightmare Shark for 2K, and they just can't establish enough damage to get over you. This card put in a lot of work today.
Oh, free Zeus.
Swinging into their defense monster, Zeus. All right, cool. Downer to go with the Toon, double Zeus.
White double Zeus.
Honestly, this should be an access code, but I didn't have one, so.
Oh, budget's over here. We're
Budgets with Zeus's, of course, but no. Sometimes the second Zeus does actually come up, which shouldn't happen, but it sometimes does. The one Pimp Dante, big old cane.
Daddy.
And then for the links, it's just Unicorn, IP, Beanie.
Dante.
If they floodgate you, cool. I make a Unicorn and pop your floodgate. Ideal board. So ideal board is this with some back row and a loaded Beatrice. That way you have guaranteed 3 interruptions.
Dante.
I didn't make Beanie all day today. Probably should have, but she's fine.
Fine.
She's there in case you need her.
Okay.
1 Unicorn, just
Unicorn,
for
nice.
the IP plays.
Where's the
1 Trisbana because back row deck. I want to beat the back row deck, so we gotta have a win button.
Alright.
And in case somebody was playing Alter Guys today, I had to have a win button. Because sometimes I just can't beat multi-figure sometimes. And the last card's World Sword, just because I don't have an access code.
So would that be the access code or the second?
Ideally, the second Zeus would be the access code, but like, there's cases where World Sword's better.
So you're saying you would play both?
Yeah, I would try. It would depend, like how the meta's going. I would probably play 1 and 1 just with the World Sword.
Is that
Say that a secret right there.
Save this a secret?
The side deck's a secret,
Should
huh?
I save it a secret?
the side deck's a secret, huh?
That's for the Patreon.
That's a Patreon.
Shout out to get on that one Patreon.
Hey, it's on my OnlyFans.
Get on the page and get on the one
One
OnlyFans.
only fan.
It's on the OnlyFans. We all know.
All right, now for the side deck. So 3 draw. Honestly, didn't matter today. It stopped Boris from playing like once. It didn't really stop you
It
from
matters
playing.
to me.
But it's this is for Juan right here. This is for Juan and Bowie.
It matters to me because I went 2-1-1.
Yeah.
You get double draw the third time.
Yep. And the real homie, Radion.
Card's busted.
Card's good. It's also a fiend. You can you can dump it off Rhino if you need to deck in a little bit. It's also just a big body. Didn't see it too much today, but there was matchups where it matters. But
Interesting.
yeah, it's from the Unchained days. We put it back with Rage, but
Is there really reason to play that one over the other ones besides?
it's
Rhino?
just because it's a fiend. So worst case scenario, you summon them you summon a Radion on their field, and you summon a Radion on your field. You normally summon the Rhino, you crash into their Radion, and then you
Oh yeah,
get.
true.
It's cases. Honestly, this could probably be a match these fiend if I really wanted it to, but I feel like it's better just to out like problem problem combo decks like the Drytron deck, or if they had or if like Tri Brigade is an IP, or you want to out like you want to try to play through Prank Kids too. That deck's a buy too because your traps are enough. One Aerial because of Beatrice.
Oh, nice.
Because dump it off Beatrice, banish 3. Hasn't happened yet because the one time I boarded in last week, I milled it off Dante, so whatever. It's fine.
You can still trigger it off.
No, Dante's a cost. This is an effect.
Oh, okay.
We are siding the Call by the Grave because in case we're having to go second, so that we have at least 7 cards to go second. And it actually mattered today, so like against Cam when he targeted his blue Life Twin, I called by it.
Right.
And then we just got it from there. And then for the rest of the extra side deck is 3 Judgment.
Judgment says no.
Saw this man's normal summon. He couldn't play that turn.
You say no.
The other no button. This card's gonna get banned. Please ban this card. Please, I'm begging you.
Please, Konami. I'm tired of losing.
Decks that shouldn't be allowed to play this card can play this cards. Ban this fucking card.
IO.
Ban this fucking card. And then the best trap card, Duster.
Duster, nice.
Poor Cam dustered me round 2 and didn't realize he turned off his battle phase because of it, and that's how I beat him.
And
Because he tactics my Zeus and I'm like, you can't conduct battle phase. He's like, oh. I'm like, well, sorry, bud. I love you, bro. You're a homie.
Any remarking thoughts?
Juan's trying to get clout, so he's waiting for Crossout Designator to get there.
Please.
No, deck has a weird skill ceiling to it. Like you have to actually kind of know your interactions in order to play the deck properly.
That's it.
It's like my other deck, so you know.
That's right.
And I love Torrential, and as you know, Torrential is an extender for me.
Alright, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Don't hit the like button.
Yeah, don't like this video. This is a purple deck.
Don't give us engagement by commenting.
Don't give Juan engagement, even though the other videos are up to 900.
Yeah, subscribe.
Don't
Get
share
my
this
only.
with your friends. Don't share it.
Don't share with anybody.
Give me cash.
Show
app.
your mom this video, and
Put
that's
this
it.
video on a VHS and lock it into your bed.
If you figure out how to VHS a YouTube video, I need to figure out yours techniques.
There's a way.
Thank